Live on Diverse FM, a disappointing start to the season with a 1-0 defeat here at Southport.
Yeah, fully deserved as well, I think. I think it was a fair result. I thought that their energy was greater than ours in the first half. I thought that their way of playing was more intense than ours. And I felt that they played probably greater to the strengths that they have than we played to our strengths. We never got ourselves going as I think we have done pre-season, but as we know, pre-season doesn't tell you a story, it just tells you how fit and organised you are. Second half we played with more intensity, greater intensity, without looking convincing. We took a chance at the end and just tried to push on when Macca came off. That obviously made it much harder for us. We got the penalty, didn't go in, so we have to look at that and put it in a category of that's nowhere near good enough a performance, not a result, because you can sometimes in all games, home and away, you can play really well, don't go for you, the goal was a deflection, so you go, well, okay, that happens, but the level of performance wasn't nowhere near really good enough, nowhere near.
And what do you put that down to? What's caused that this afternoon?
We haven't shown it. Whether the players felt that their pre-season performances were good enough that we're going to turn up and win, I don't know. Very difficult to say, because I can't sort of read their minds. Obviously, we've had a chat, but Monday we'll go back and have another talk. But my answer is, to be honest, I don't really know. We weren't set up. We were set up to play as we have been playing: pass and move, pass and move, pass and move. But we never really brought that to the fore today.
You've had one or two injuries that sort of affected your starting 11. Just talk to us about the likes of John Shaw missing out, Ronnie Henry.
Yeah, they were missing, but no, it's nothing to do with the reason that we haven't played well. I'm not talking about winning, I'm saying about playing the way that I know we can play. We haven't played with that intensity. We haven't played with that focus. We haven't played with that tempo, which we do, which we have done. Really, I think within a sort of a couple of weeks of me coming here, we were playing with that. Not straight away, but within a couple of weeks of coming to Luton, we started playing that way, and we haven't played it today. And believe it or not, I'm the manager. I should know, but I don't know.
And at half-time, you've obviously mentioned the first half particularly was disappointing. Is it teacups flying around the dressing room? Is it calmly sat there talking to them?
Listen, the season has just started. Yeah, the season has just started. I always say that I think the season takes 6, 7, 8 games to all settle down. And as far as I'm concerned, nothing changes. We could have put on a great performance today, and we might not have been so good Tuesday, because I think it does take that little bit of time. But all I do know is that the level of performance today wasn't really what I would have expected to have received from the players.
There was one or two little incidents in the second half we just need to touch on. First of all, can you tell us anything about the red card? No,
to be fair, it's an Arsene Wenger moment. I didn't see it, but I asked on the bench, no one saw it. But when Steve came off, I don't think he argued with anyone, he just came off. So I didn't see, but there was an incident before that between him and somewhere else where I felt he should have walked away from that. So, until I speak to him, and whether it shows on the DVD, I don't know.
But, as you said, if he hasn't complained, he's obviously felt he possibly has done something. Your views on an experienced player getting involved in what is two situations, as you've said?
Listen, it's hard to win with 11. We weren't playing well enough at the time to win with 11. And it became much harder with 10, although we actually made a better go of it with 10 than we had. But, sometimes you hope. I know we're very, very fit and very strong, and I felt we would come strong at the end of the game, which I think we did anyway. You know, we took a gamble by throwing people, but I felt we come strong at the end of the game. But you know, I'll have to speak to Steve about that.
And then over the referee having shown a red card for that, the second incident,
should have been sent
Gray,
off. Should have been sent off. I've got no doubt about it. But he wasn't. You know, I'm not going to. He didn't. So I can't. You can only control the controllables. Sorry, you can only control the controllables. We can't control that. But that was a sending off because he was last man. He wasn't wide. He was in an area where he can shoot a goal. So he wasn't in a wide position. So that's disappointing. But it doesn't matter now.
And then that was even more disappointment. Sean Wally was, obviously you said in the week you nominated penalty taker,
yes.
You knew who he was, so
yeah.
I'm guessing it was Sean, but he's 2 out of 2 in pre-season. But
listen, you know, that's an isolated incident. Would have been great if it had gone in and we'd have got a point and said, OK, away from him, we haven't played well, we've got a point. But the performance, you know, regardless of that, wasn't what we would expect.
And how do you turn that around in a short space of time ready for Tuesday?
Get a magic wand out and touch everyone with it. Just go back to work on Monday. Remind people of what their responsibilities are. Remind people of what we've worked on in pre-season and go back to work on Monday.
There's 1 game down, 45 to go. Still plenty of football to be played this season.
Listen. There's, you know, I know. Having been in the game as long as I've been this soldier before, where you know you don't get a result and things, you know, look a bit gloomy, and then you go on a run and you win loads of them. You know, having won this league on a couple of opportunities, I can assure you it wasn't just plain sailing, not by a long way. So listen, back to work on Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To Tuesday.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you.